Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people, our very own brother, Yeson Wike has finally broken silence. Now we say don't unpadlock the lips. It all they talk on working against Peter Obi. Many people thought that Wike, even after former President Olusegun Obasanjo also approached him and said it is time for the youth to take back their country and begin to change the course of the narrative to make Nigeria a better place. He met with them, he met with the G5, but still, we saw that Wike had other interests at heart because he wants to stay relevant in the corridor of power. And so Wike finally speaks because a lot of people have said, Wike, what you did was wrong. Oh. The guy don't finally talk, say, the reason why I do what he do, now the reason be this. Yes? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 2023 elections. Wike breaks silence on working against Peter Obi. The governor of Rivers State, Yeson Wike, has described as untrue accusation raised against him in the section of the social media and news that he worked against the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, in the February 25th, 2023 election. Politics Nigeria reports that Governor Yeson Wike spoke on Thursday when he hosted the National Executive Committee of Ohanaeze Ndigbo's Worldwide at the Governor's House in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State, the capital. Obi, 61, is a former governor of Anambra State and Igbo Front Line presidential candidate in years. The Presidential Campaign Council, PCC, of the All Progressive Congress, APC, had last week said that, I take that again, the Presidential Campaign Council of APC, the All Progressive Congress, had last week said Wike was instrumental to the victory of its candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in Rivers State. The numbers and the figures we got made all the difference. Rivers, a South-South state, was projected by some political analysts to be won by Obi under a fair, and credible circumstances. But there were allegations of voters' suppression, especially from the camp of the Labour Party and Wike Party. The People Democratic Party, Wike is upset with the People Democratic Party and make sure they never got any votes. I supported that power must come to the South. When Obi came here, I gave him all the logistics, vehicles, other support, and paid for the stadium. But some other persons applied and I refused. You should know me too well. By now, Wike said that I will not work against my own. I allowed the people of Rivers State to vote, and we agreed in this area that power must shift to the South. So when people came around, we know that the power must shift to the South, and we did everything we can to ensure that power shifted to the South. We will not allow those who have no concern for us to continue to rule. After Muhammadu Buhari's tenure, the plan is power to go to the South, and that is exactly what we did. Nothing more, nothing less. I allowed that Labour Party and APC should be voted for, and whoever the INEC has declared, I am not an INEC officer, they declared won the election. So that's our brother speaking. That's our very own brother speaking, and in his submission, he tells Nigerians that he did not do anything out of the ordinary to the election polls, that he only ensured that, the South must retain power, and then that was all, and he allowed things to be. So for whatever is worth, he said he did not do anything out of the ordinary, anything extra. He just ensured that, power must return to the South. So my people, some people have accused Yeson Wike. They said the accusation is that they feel very strongly that Labour Party won, Labour Party won in Rivers State. Some people have the opinion that nobody wants Tinubu in Rivers. So how come he was voted for? Was the result manipulated? Did some were the results turned? Some people have also accused Wike that because he wants relevance in the corridor of power, hence he's doing what he's doing, so that at the end of the day, because he's leaving office, he wants some soft cushion, hence is taking these footsteps he's taking in order for him not to find himself in anguish and get himself beaten and bruised because of decisions he has made over the course of his administration. So for whatever is worth, Nigerians, you and I must understand that there is serious need for us as a people not to give up. It may seemingly feels like you're good. Songwriter says, I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. It may feel like your best was not good enough. That's not very true. Your best just changed. It just moved. When a Lumo rock will not move and all of a sudden you feel a quake, the rock shakes. Exactly. Your best just rattle the whole political terrain in this country. Have you not seen what is going on? Go and check now. Go and check posters. In Enugu, in Delta State, where they are posting Oviamu Agege, who wants to be Delta State governor, is campaigning to be Delta State governor. Put Peter Obi beside his poster, beside himself on the billboard. Go and check Enugu State. Obedient is, they try to coin it in to make it look like we are one. Why? Something has changed. The status quo has changed. It's not business as usual. Trust me, that's what they want to make you feel. That's how they want to make you feel, so that you feel like nothing is happening, you can't change it, this is how it is, as it so it was, evermore will be. That's not very correct. That's not very correct. That's not very correct. It is what they want you to feel. It is how they want you to believe. But you need to move yourself past that serene and say, you know what? No, I'm not going to let this happen. I'm not even going to allow this or let this happen. Yes? So these are some of the things we are all experiencing. And it is high time we allow truth to manifest if we want to see real progress and want to move forward. We just have to be sure of what we want, because no one will want to give it to us. We have to take it by ensuring we do what is right and necessary and set the stage running. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice, and so every single one of us must do all that is needed and necessary to change the course of what is going on in Nigeria. Every time we neglect the opportunity of getting Nigeria to where it ought to be, then things begin to fall apart. Yes, it is what it is. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us is bye for now.